Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Problem Solving, Episode 2. It is better to have a problem. It is better to have a problem. It is better to have a problem than being a problem. Than being a problem. Why are the wavelengths of the sounds different? Why are the wavelengths of different sounds different? That's correction. Why are the wavelengths of different sounds different? Now this question goes to mother. The question goes to mother. At 7:45 something a.m. while she's trying to resolve piles of her domestic chore. Husband is waiting for the lunchbox to be delivered. An elder daughter in the family is preparing for an online interview. Kathy, her pet, is meowing for her share of bread, butter. The question goes to the mother. Why are wavelengths of different sounds different? I believe she hasn't heard the problem. I strongly believe she hasn't heard the problem. We are all selective listeners. Most of the parents do. We remember our childhood. Most of the parents would be very selective about what to listen, what not to listen, because they have their agenda drafted fully. So, Dad, I want to buy a new cricket bat. Oh, that'll look like you're dropping a salvo on his ambitions and aspirations of having another good day. With his every block of expenditure. Dad, I want to have a bat. No, it can't come just like that. It'll require a series of planning and series of acts and series of rehearsals and a good focus on the time camera. When do I say it? Mother has not heard the problem. Or she hasn't heard that problem with the little fellow Bunty has in his house. She might see Bunty as a problem. She might see Bunty as a problem. So normal, oh you dear, my kid, changes over. You? You too? You too? Probably she'll see Bunty as a problem. Yesterday, he bunked his extra science lecture, which is kind of a preparation for his science quiz program today. And he has brought that problem, which should have been handled by his physics teacher or science teacher, especially the quizmaster science teacher. That problem is brought to her. So she would definitely see this little fellow, problem, you problem. Her own child is a problem. We tend to look at problems in different set of order, depending on the time, place, momentum of our life, the immediate objective, etc., etc. There could be a problem within a problem. There could be a problem within a problem. The two men at the crease and one is 99 not out. And the next ball is the last ball of the innings. They require one run. The question is, ultimately, you will have to ask the striker to get that run. There's no other way to do it. So he gets it. So that's not a big problem. But the problem comes now that there are 2 runs required on the last 2 balls. And should the striker want to run 2 for his stroke, whether they should allow 2 to be run or not. The man batting at 99 not out, first timer to a century celebration, is in puzzle. So problems come within a problem. Ideally, that is also a very big advantage, because you can look at solutions sequentially. There might be a solution inside a solution. Let's think positive. There could be a solution inside a solution. So problem could be within a problem. It's not a mess as yet. It's not a mess. The mess would probably come in this situation. One man is 99 not out, and they have a treaty saying that the next ball, the striker, who is not the man on 99 not out, the striker goes for a single. And there he goes. Now at that point of time, they have a choice to run a single, a very difficult single, and give him a century honor. Or they also have a chance to tie the match, should the running a run be so difficult. That's a mess. That's a mess. Every split second of a dance these 2 men are going to have on the wicket as they run for the last critical run. They're going to be puzzled. Have they done the right thing? And ask the players, ask the people who are there always on the scene. You know, things are happening. You're watching from here. They are doing it there. The nerves just do not take up that kind of a pressure. So he might probably require an extra millionth of a second to cross over. Should they get run out, the game plan would look ridiculously selfish. For the entire team welfare, the team winning for this single run, he has sacrificed the results. That's a mess. And I would love to handle some of these messes within the range of my competencies. So, a little early though, but I still want to say this. And pardon me if I look ridiculous, if I look like joking, but I want to make a statement. That the problem changes its phase. The problem changes its phase every now and then. As you proceed to attacking the problem changes its face. So the solutions also have to evolve dynamically. The solutions too have to evolve dynamically. I believe nature being so complex and having varied forces and varied kinds of, agencies working for it, and almost an infinite wherewithal. I believe nature is only competent of evolving a solution with respect to problem. And we go no further than Newton, who says every action has equal and opposite reaction. Every action has equal and opposite reactions. So the nature is ever evolving, creating, reacting to that problem. But we, with 2 hands and 2 feet, we might not have that kind of a wherewithal. So then why do problems occur to us? Why do problems occur to us? We have a pinch here. I can probably hold a pinch of salt, a pin, probably a pen, but I can't hold a piece of furniture with this. Can I? So are there situations where we are being asked to do something as impossible as this? Are there situations? There certainly would be as we do more daring experiments with life. But I'm very conscious as I progress on this discourse on problem solving, I'm very conscious that I will not try and handle alarming problems of life so soon. As we mature, as we become friends, as we come to reading the same page, as we come to understanding the same voice, as we come to understanding same language, probably it'll be appropriate for me to discuss more alarming problems. At this stage, I want you to feel comfortable with the word problem, although the word is problem. Although the word is in quotes problem, word per se may be much more benign. What do I tell you? It could be much more benign. Just imagine a little child, an infant is introduced to the grandmother for the first time. He's already 8 months, 9 months. And seeing those great, giant, never-ending wrinkles on her face and a rough hand, is the little infant right to think that his grandmother is a demon? His grandmother is a demon, and a mustachioed grandfather is the demon savior. Is the savior of the demon. Will he be right? That there's the infancy that we also go through as we come across new provisions of life. There's definitely an infancy that we feel. Infancy as in the context of being inexperienced, being disproportionately worried. We would definitely have that infancy at the earliest stage. So will I be joking if I say problem changes its face every now and then? I am not. I don't mean to do so. This is not a forum to do any joking about. Humor is a problem. We will handle that separately. Definitely, it is a problem. How to humorize is a problem, but not here. I'm being dead serious when I say problem changes its face every now and then, and to probably, move you further, to move you further. I would also make a statement. Therefore, by virtue of the fact, if the problem is going to change its shape and color and face, the solutions must iterate with the problems. The solutions must iterate with the problem. Let's say that in standard 8 class, teacher asks, definition of something, maybe photosynthesis or maybe solubility, and you're right with the definition. So you spring up from your bench and say, yes, I know this, and you give the definition. There might be something in the definition which the professor, the teacher is excited about, He doesn't want to increase your problem. In fact, he wants to give you more opportunities to share your understanding about the whole thing. So there might be something, and he says, why did you say XYZ, whatever the term? And on the face of it, it's a new problem that the student gets. But the problem is now, the environment of problem and solution is much different now. By posing that question, the professor, the teacher, the science teacher is literally coaxing you into being a consultant. And believe it or not, one of my ideas in setting up this discourse for all of you, my friends, my dear ones, all the people in the universe who feel they have extra problems, all the people in the universe who feel they have no resolution of the problem, for all those, I honestly, earnestly, dedicatedly aspire to create solutions from nowhere. Initially, simple problems, simple solutions. So, may I sign off for this episode with the message: come to problem solving, come to life.